This is CBS News, Texas.
New at 4:30, new safety measures from the surveillance company Flock after alleged misuse of its license plate readers by some police officers. We're going to take a closer look into CBS News investigation.
A groundbreaking study reveals how gene editing can potentially eliminate dog allergies. How a couple of beagles are now leading the way in all of that research. Thanks for joining us at 4:30, everyone, on this Friday. I'm Ken Molestina.
And I'm Karen Borda. Parents, you may need to have a serious money conversation with your high school athlete. Premier competitors are starting to get lucrative deals as early. I'm Karen Borda. Parents, you may need to have a serious money conversation with your high school athlete. Premier competitors are starting to get lucrative deals as early as high school now.
In Texas, a 17-year-old can sign a name, image, and likeness deal with the college of their choice. Our Marvin Hurst is talking to parents now about responsibility and prosperity.
Over the middle to Baker, Sherrod Baker, and Baker will take it the rest of the way. 56 yards.
He is one of the most talked about Eagles on the DeSoto football team.
Everybody done play.
56 yards.
He is one of the most talked about Eagles on the DeSoto football team.
Everybody done play with the same mentality. Like, everybody done, I guess, say, maybe play like their life is on the line.
Sherrod Baker is Texas Tech bound after December, his junior year in
Life is on the line.
Sherrod Baker is Texas Tech bound after December, his junior year incomprehensible.
He had 55 total touchdowns last year, 46 rushing, and then he had another 9. He had 4 passing touchdowns, 2 kickoff returns.
Behind the more than 4,400 purpose yards is a high school senior who is a member of the Eagles. Behind the more than 4,400 purpose yards is a high school senior who is a member of the Eagle Brotherhood with an agent and the potential to make lots of money.
And that's just the landscape of how everything's set up these days. You can't run from it. They're going to come to you about money whether you ask them for it or not. It's just the way it is.
The Bakers are just the kind of family sports moms are looking for.
I just feel a burden of like, okay, let me come up with something that I can educate them so they don't make a mistake.
Karen Reese is a member of an all-female sports podcast and organizer of the Sports Moms Conference. She hopes to fill in the blanks for name, image, and likeness and provide other tools for student athletes. The second annual conference is on Saturday.
So if your kid is getting $1 million, you need to have a budget, you need to have a savings, and you need to have a way that you can put some of that money aside.
I've never made $1 million in a year working, so if Sherrod is blessed enough to have a contract or something like that, I mean, that's going to be like new realms, you know, like unvisited territory on our end.
Are you all ready for that kind of a reality? Taxes?
No. Honestly, no. Because I haven't talked to anybody about none of this stuff, you know. Like I said, my whole goal is just get through high school.
So the senior's job is to get through this football season healthy.
His whole mentality is kind of like do or die. Get through high school.
So the senior's job is to get through this football season healthy.
His whole mentality is kind of like do or die.
And to score for those beyond the goalposts of expectations. Marvin Hurst, CBS News, Texas.
Well, turning now to the latest twist in the controversy over the surveillance company Flock. Nationwide, it has more than 120,000 cameras that are used by more than 16,000 law enforcement agencies. But there have been some claims that these license plate readers have been misused by some officers, including for stalking. Flock CEO Garrett Langley just announced new safety measures. He sat down with Anna Schechter for his first network TV interview about those changes.
Your license plate is registered as stolen license plates in our system.
Are you serious?
Dozens of drivers nationwide say they're being unfairly pulled over, some even at gunpoint.
Keep your hands above your head.
Due to alleged misuse of Flock Safety's license plate readers. And it's not just mistakes causing concern. This week, 3 Georgia police officers were added to a growing list of cops accused of misusing the camera technology to allegedly stalk citizens, including ex-wives and girlfriends.
I don't think that
Flock created police abuse.
I mean, can you put yourself in those women's shoes?
No, it's horrible, and I apologize.
Did you take enough responsibility soon enough?
I think hindsight is a brutal tool. Of course, we could have done more earlier, and we listen and we learn, and we'll continue to move forward.
In response, CEO Garrett Langley says he is rolling out new safety measures, including cutting data storage time from 30 days to 7. And in January, Flock will require all of its roughly 6,000 law enforcement agency clients to opt in to what's called audit assistance, which flags any potential police misuse. Why didn't you make a requirement as soon as you created the technology?
We've evolved there. We've always said we want local control. I think it's up to our elected officials to decide how long is this data retained.
But who is actually looking at this data and why? We put it to the test. We entered the license plate of this CBS News vehicle into the website, Have I Been Flocked? It turns out we had. This plate was searched 4 times in a 2-week window by the Jackson County Sheriff's Department. We asked why. They didn't respond. We have no idea why. That car has been used for reporting trips for a small team of reporters. It's unsettling.
Yeah, I'd be curious to see their response.
Since January, 50 cities have canceled contracts or stopped using Flock's cameras over privacy concerns. Did you underestimate the level of abuse that you might learn about 9 years down the road when you founded this company?
I think I'm like many people that grew up in a safe neighborhood and assumed that our law enforcement friends were perfect.
Some people might say that sounds pretty naive.
Maybe I'm an optimist. It's why I started this company, is because I also believe that we can build a safer country, and that's probably naive as well.
Anna Schechter, CBS News, New York.
Groundbreaking this morning to celebrate an expansion of the Trinity Railway Express. The double-track project is going to add approximately 2.5 miles of a second mainline track between Fort Worth Central Station and Trinity Lake Station. It's an effort to meet the area's growing transportation needs along what was one of the busiest single-track routes.
It will give our residents access to jobs and education and health care. It will connect communities. It will connect neighborhoods.
The project is part of a $43 million improvement plan. Officials say once complete, passengers will notice reduced bottlenecks. Trains will be able to pass cleanly without stopping, improving schedule reliability between Fort Worth and Dallas.
Students and parents are unpacking getting settled in at SMU.
No, we're just excited about getting our year started and having a great 4 years here.
Today is move-in for the school's largest ever freshman class. More than 1,800 students are being welcomed to campus in a countdown to the year's official start of classes just 10 days away now. School officials say this record number of students is a sign of the university's growing appeal. First-year applications for fall 2026 increased nearly 60% compared to 2 years earlier.
Well, it's time now to check back in with our chief meteorologist, McKenna King. She's live at Grandscape in the Colony. And McKenna, we are under a heat advisory as we head into the weekend.
We are under a heat advisory, and that's going to be for feels-like temperatures up as high as 107. Oh no, I ran out of time. I kicked it, but I was trying to show you how small the targets can get. We'll get to it. Anyway, we are under that heat advisory through 8 o'clock tonight. Tomorrow and Sunday, we may end up with some kind of heat advisory. We're going to be close to criteria. It's going to be hot regardless, so please make sure you are taking those heat safety precautions. If you're outside walking dogs, things like that, do it before about 10 a.m. or after 7 p.m. when that sun angle gets lower. Otherwise, the pavement is too hot for dog paws. It's too hot for kids to be running around with bare feet. You can feel the heat coming up off the pavement. We sit at 100 degrees right now. We got music playing. It's like a full-on soccer game going on in here. Forecast, it's going to stay hot all weekend. There's a look at those current temperatures. We are in the triple digits area-wide. Feels like temperatures are not too much hotter than that actual air temperature, and that's because humidity is in the mid-60s. So it's a slight stick to the air, but it's nothing oppressive. It's just hot. There's that heat advisory that is in effect and through 8 o'clock this evening, so keep that in mind, but stay hydrated all weekend. Tomorrow's forecast, we start off in the low 80s, and then it is back to the triple digits. But Sunday is the hotter of the 2 weekend days, and unfortunately the breeze is dying down. So what does that mean? You have no breeze to cool you off. Listen, I'm going to give you all kinds of Toca social details all about this FC Dallas game, and we've got a fun interview with a player coming up in just a few minutes, guys.
All right. Okay, McKenna, thank you very much.
Looking forward to that. Still to come here at 4:30, the end of pet allergies. That might not be as far away as you might think. You're going to meet some of the beagles that could change everything.
And we are 6 weeks away from the State Fair of Texas, and today we've got some of the big Tex Choice Award contenders here to show off their culinary creations. We'll be right back.
Hello, I'm Jack Fink. Coming up Sunday morning on Eye on Politics, controversy erupts after video shows crews using bulldozers in the Big Bend National Park. A Democrat and a Republican blast a decision by the Trump administration to put up physical barriers and build a perimeter road in the park as part of its border security efforts. But not everyone is against the work. Then data centers. Polls indicate support for Governor Abbott's new policy requiring developers to pay their own way and not impact Texans negatively. Republican Congressman Pat Fallon backs the governor's plan, while Democratic candidate for Lieutenant Governor Vicki Goodwin says the legislature needs to take it a step further. And what the Republican National Committee is doing to make next month's midterm convention at the American Airlines Center in Dallas the largest convention since 2016. So get your fix for Texas politics. Watch Eye on Politics at 7:30 Sunday morning on CBS News Texas, on air and streaming. See you bright and early on Sunday.
Great. Well, howdy, Fair fans. fans, we are exactly 6 weeks away now from the opening day at State Fair. And if you are a fair foodie like we are, you are going to love this segment.
People have waited all year for this segment, as a matter of fact. We are so excited to have 3 of this year's finalists for the coveted Big Tex Choice Awards. We do have 1 from each categories. We have savory in the house, we've got sweet, and sipper. So thank you all so much for being here. Let's go to begin with the savory category. We've got Cody Hayes in studio now with his nacho wings. Cody, this looks wild. How did you come up with this, and what is it? Explain nacho wings. It's in the name, but explain.
We got to start off with a howdy, folks.
Yeah.
Nacho wings. Everybody loves wings. Everybody loves nachos. Everybody loves fries. It's combining all 3 of those in the perfect little fair package.
Wow.
Travel around the fair, walk the fairgrounds, share with your family and friends. It's wings tossed in nacho cheese and then garnished with our nacho toppings.
Okay, and the idea for it, I mean, did you just think, I just want my favorite stuff all in one basket?
Yeah.
Is that how it kind of came about?
I don't know how it really came about, but I was cooking some wings and we were at an event and we sell nachos as well. And I thought, I've never seen nacho cheese on wings, and I did it and then garnished it like our nachos, and
there you go.
It was awesome.
And you made yourself to the finals. You made it all the way to the finals now with Big Tex.
All right, so in the words of Danny Zuko, you're the one that I want. This is the one that I've really been wanting to try. This is Beck Fletcher, and this is the chocolate corny dog. Yes. But you've explained, though, to me when we were off camera that this isn't like an actual corny dog. This is a special dessert dog. Explain it. What's in here?
It is a special dessert dog. For the first time ever, we have a sweet treat on the menu. It will have the initial crunch and batter that you're used to, but on the inside, you won't find a hot dog. You will instead find a smooth, melting chocolate fudge, deep fried to golden perfection.
And I love the little mustard-like thing
our
on
signature,
top.
Our signature squiggle.
Right, exactly. And this is raspberry sauce,
That is
right?
raspberry sauce, yes.
Okay, I love it.
So all of those flavors together, you got chocolate, you got the dough, the corn dog, I know, and mustard?
We're not monsters, so it's not mustard. It is a vanilla frosting
to
on
look
top.
like mustard.
To mimic the mustard.
How did you guys come up with this idea?
So this idea was born out of a craving for a fried Oreo.
Okay.
We do catering off season, and we offer some things like fried Oreos during the off season as well. And we came in one night doing a wedding, and I wanted a fried Oreo. We didn't have the funnel cake batter that we used for the fried Oreos, so I thought, what's the worst that could happen if I dipped the Oreo in our corn dog batter? And it was the best Oreo I'd ever had. And I looked at my daughter, 4th generation corny girl, and went, do you know what this means? This batter can cook anything.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah. Well, let's not forget about the sippers as well, because they're no strangers to the fair game. We've got Josie Nevins-Maines. She's joining us now with her Nevins Soft Serve Peach Bellini Float. Did I get that right?
Yes, sir. It's a mouthful.
Step on up. Show us what we got here, because we were talking during the break. We've got booze on booze, essentially.
Absolutely.
Here, right?
We have a boozy peach Bellini soft serve inspired by, obviously, the soft serve margaritas that are really popular right now.
Yeah.
We at Nevins, we're known for our frozen peach Bellinis, so I thought, let's put it together and let's give them some more bang for their buck and float it with some champagne.
Best
and
of
it
both
worked
worlds.
out really well.
Wow.
Yes.
And cooling on a hot day, because we all know that it started the State Fair. By October, it's awesome, but by,
hopefully the weather people can help us out.
Yeah, we'll work on that. All right, so my question is, what is the hardest thing for you guys, the most difficult part of this process? Is it coming up with the idea, or is it perfecting it?
I think it's logistics. It's always logistics. People assume that we can make anything happen, but we're confined to a concession stand.
Yeah.
We don't have 5-star kitchens, you know?
Yeah.
So it's just logistically figuring out what we want to do and how we're going to execute it.
Okay, well, best of luck to you guys, because I know the awards are coming up really, really soon. Best of luck, and best of luck when the State Fair starts and all that.
Thanks for coming by and showing us off the goods.
Thank you so much.
Are going to be great.
Thank you so much.
And the Big Tex Choice Award winners are going to be announced on Tuesday. Our own Madison Sawyer is going to be a judge. And again, we are just 6 weeks away from opening day of the State Fair of Texas. The fair runs from Friday, September 25th through Sunday, October 18th at Fair Park.
All right, well, let's go ahead and kick things back out to Chief Meteorologist McKenna King, who is there. She is. Sorry, I was waiting for you to pop up on screen so we can brag about all the good eats we have over here that you don't have. Sorry.
Listen, you do have some good eats back in there, but guess who also has good eats? Toca Social. So we'll talk about some of those a little bit later. I like how you kicked things over to me, though, Ken. I think that was very fitting. And speaking of kicking things over to people, we have somebody pretty cool to talk to right now. We have got Nolan here with us, who plays for FC Dallas, Nolan Norris. Now, Nolan, you have participated in the FC Dallas Challenge here at Toca Social. Walk me through what that takes and if you've made it through to the end.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun just trying to hit the target, survive, get to the next round, and I've never really seen anything like this, so it's been really enjoyable. I've got to level 12, so got a couple more levels to beat the game, so hopefully we can get that done.
And that kind of proves a point. This is a big challenge. Like, this has got 15 levels. The targets keep getting smaller. Yeah. You've made it to level 12. I've only made it to level 6, and that was on the beginner level. I imagine you were a little bit more advanced than beginner.
Just a little.
That's how it works. Yeah. So playing for FC Dallas and kind of having this pairing here, this partnership, what's that like for you as a player?
Yeah, it's really cool. Obviously, I've been a part of this club for a long time, ever since I was 12 years old, and so to now be part of the first team, the professional team, and see kind of the sponsorships and just the partnerships that we have for things like this is really cool, and I'm just excited to be a part of it, and yeah, really enjoying it.
Do you think you'll be back out between now and November 7th to play a little bit more?
For sure. Hopefully we can beat the game.
Should we, give it a run, see if we can each make the target?
Let's do it.
I'll take level 1 because I know it's the easiest, and I think I can manage.
Nice.
Okay, you're up. His kick is a little bit harder than mine, as you can imagine. I'll let you keep kicking while I get to the weather forecast, which is a hot one. Great place to be, Toca Social, indoors with all of the AC. Come check this out. Play the FC Dallas Challenge. There are 15 levels. Open to the public tomorrow, and it runs until November 7th. This is a lot of fun. It's not the only game that they have, but this is, of course, a big one, and it is a ton of fun. There's prizes. If you make it through to level 15, which we just got to level 5, you get a $500 voucher to Toca Social, and then you get entered in to come back and play in the grand finale of games, and there's a grand prize.